Good morning, everyone. We're now into the middle of August, and I don't believe there's any contracts, but we're going to check that real quick, and no, it looks like there is none. But that's okay. We do have some other work we need to get doing. Namely, we need to go and cut some more grass. I'm sure our silos are empty by now, and our grass is nice and tall as is. So it's probably the right time to cut the grass and make some hay and make some silage. Look at that, beautiful. That grass is nice and tall, just what we wanted. We've got our mower here, and so all it's left to do is hire the worker. Looks like we got Mark Zuckerberg on the tractor there. Off he goes. And while he's busy doing that, why don't we take a look at our animals and see how things are going there. We'll just jump right on over to the chicken barn and just take a look, see what is happening there. Oh, look at that. If you look right here, you can see we still have a fair bit of material that's been turned into mixed ration. But that's okay, we need more, and it means we can sell some. We still got 61,000 liters of silage and 21,000 liters of hay. That is awesome. Let's just keep stacking. Let's just keep stacking that. That is just perfect. As far as the rest of our stuff goes, let's have us a look. We have one stack of eggs. Chickens are looking fantastic. Yep. Let's just check our feed. You'll remember I put some sorghum in here. So how much do we have? 6,500 liters. Perfect. Okay. And the last thing we need to check is our bees. And you'll remember that my bees disappeared after my game crashed. So in the meantime, while I was busy revamping the farm, I decided that I would change things up a little bit, spend a little bit of our money. And I got not one beehive, but 3. So this should definitely help. And what I did on top of that, I went and got this honey warehouse. So this is going to be storing all of our honey. You can see they got some decorative honey jars here as well as in the back. And with the beehive warehouse, basically what happens is that I can set it to either storing it or to selling it directly, whatever I choose to do. So right now I have it as selling. So I don't have any honey just yet, but as soon as I have some, it's going to start to sell. And we can change it to distributing if I want to bring it to my other plants. If I have a bakery or a grocery store, whatever that might be. So the general idea is that all the honey automatically gets put into this shed, and that way I don't need to keep shipping it out on wagons, much like you see right over here. I will eventually go ship this off once I have another flat of eggs or a skid of eggs, but for now it's just going to sit there. On a side note, just in case you guys notice, if I'm not quite my chipper self, there is a reason behind it. I had to bring my cat to the vet today and put him down. He had a chronic kidney failure, so yeah, he was not doing really well. Within less than a week, he went from fully fluffy to gaunt, skinny, and no more eating. So it was only a matter of time until he would have passed, and so I just decided to, show him the mercy, and I brought him to the vet and let them take care of him and let him rest easy. So yeah, that's kind of the reason behind the more mellow tone today. In the name of efficiency, I did a little research, and what I was thinking of is there a way to mow faster? And so what I can tell you is that, the swather would definitely be fast, but that's kind of too modern for us. So instead, I give you the old Fortschritt. Now this one, kind of old school. You can get it in a brown, get it in a green, green and white. I don't really care what color, but for the sake of looking old, we're going to go with a brown. Couple of wheel options. Doesn't really matter. Weights, I guess that's the weight in the back, maybe? Looks like, yeah, it's putting weights on the back axle there. I see it now. Perfect. A little bit of weight don't hurt. Alright. So this is a very expensive unit, and I would never buy such an expensive unit unless I was 100% sure that I was going to actually use this thing. And so today we're going to rent it just so we can see if this is actually worth our money and our time. So there we go. It's a bit of a steep upfront purchase, but I think it might help us in the end. Now let's go see if we can find the mower header for that. Yeah, right there it is. We could also get this one for the swatter, but yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're just gonna grab this one. We're going for that old brown color. Perfect. Yep, that should do it. 5 meters. Can go 17 kilometers an hour fast. Should do some pretty good mowing for us. I will lease that as well. There we are. Let's go to the store and see if we can have some fun with this. Okay, yeah, it definitely sounds old school. Got a nice, funny sounding engine. I love it. It's got a hitch. That's perfect. Off we go to my house. Let's go see if we can mow some grass with this. One of the biggest advantages to having one of these self-propelled mowers is that when it's mowing, it actually makes a swath much like a combine. Although here it looks like it's just dropping straight off the header. Okay, maybe I was wrong. I thought for sure it made a swath, but yeah. I know there are certain mowers that do, like the Macdon swather. That one does make a line, and maybe this one is just kind of glitching out. I don't know for sure because I've never used this unit previously. So yeah, that's we're just gonna have to try see what it looks like. Definitely lots of movement, lots of speed from this unit here. And let's go see where the other mower is. See what kind of speeds he's doing. Yeah, he's flying along just as well. A little bit smaller of a working tool, but definitely a little more speed. So that's good. We're thrilled to see that. Now, as you can see, Josiah here, he's offering a bit of a reward for harvesting his carrots. And so I figured, you know what, we'll give her a go. We could just rent that Colossus that he's got, and we'll see if we can harvest that. I hope I didn't spend too much on leasing that Colossus, because this is not a really high reward one. But you know what, we'll just see if we can actually make some money off of it. There's his Colossus right there. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this over to the field and let's see if we can maybe manage to make a little extra cash today. The hope is that this field here is going to be ready soon too. I think that's parsnips, so if I could just keep this unit around until the parsnips are all ready to go, then I could do, you know, multiple fields with this unit, and that way I could actually make a fair bit of money. I really do hate having to do root crops, but with this new unrealistic mod that they offer on the Colossus, it does make it a little more bearable. Still not my favorite thing to do. I would much rather do, you know, your cereals and your small grains. Even hay is more enjoyable, but sometimes you gotta take the bad with the good, right? I'm just gonna get myself lined up here. Always good to give yourself a little extra room. Lower and oh yeah, maybe I gotta unfold my harvester too. There we are. Get everything set up. Everything is spinning just the way we need it. Here we go. I'm going to just kind of make a little perimeter pass right now. just to clean things up so that it makes it a little easier for the AI worker. Just like so. And I'll turn off the harvester for a sec. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go around the side of that house, just so that this machine doesn't get caught in all the power poles, because you know he will. AI is notorious for catching the power poles. I don't know what it is with them, but they just love to do it. Here we go, now we're seeing better swaths. The first two rows were a little messy, but they're starting to look up now. Starting to look a little bit better. That's just what we want. We want to see more swaths like this. I'll probably end up raking it all together anyway, making bigger swaths, but this is nice. At least you can kind of see what we're doing here. It sure did not take long for us to get this machine full. Oops, just knocked over the pylon there. That was not cool. I chose not to have the highest capacity hopper this time around, just because, you know, a little more realism and also a little cheaper to lease. But in hindsight, maybe I should have gone with the highest unreal capacity and we could have done this all in one shot. But yeah, it's kind of late now. We'll just deal with things as they are. Yeah, a lot of carrots, that's for sure. Let's see how far our 15% done. So should probably be another 5 or 6 dumps and this should be done. The harvest on this field here is all done too, and I can't help but think that I'm going to use this machine again in the very short term. So I'm going to leave it here at the grain elevator, and we're going to go take this, dump it at BF1 gate, BF grains gate 1, and yeah, whatever he ends up not using, we will gladly bring to the elevator and we'll sell, and we'll see. Maybe maybe we'll get a little extra profit off of here after all. I'll have to see how much we have of everything too. I might have to do a little count to see what we have for inventory at the elevator, because I have a feeling we should be getting a fair bit close to filling up a rail car by now. Probably 1 or 2 rail cars. Might be worth renting the train at that point. Or maybe we wait until we're sure it's the end of the season and we've done what we could. That might be the better bet, but yeah, definitely let's check the inventory. As it turns out, still 123,000 liters worth of carrots after we finish that contract, so that's good. I'm going to go and dump these off at the elevator, and then we're going to take a tally. See how much we have. Excuse me, cars coming through. That's right. Yeah, we'll go do a quick dump off and then let's see what we have. Okay, so we're at the elevator. We're ready to load. Just to see our inventory here. Canola, 20,000. And potatoes, 435,000. Okay. And carrots, 45,000. So I can't offload any more than this because the elevator only holds 500,000 of any, well, of all products combined, right? So I am a little pooched on this. I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to end up leaving the wagon right here next to the harvester, and whenever we do load up, we'll just have to empty it out to the train then. That might have to be the best thing in this scenario. I would have loved to have dumped all of this in our elevator, but seeing as that is not the option, then we'll do the next best thing. Well guys, I think that should be it for the video. I really do hope you guys did enjoy this video, even if I seemed a little more mellow than normal. Yeah, stay tuned next week. We'll see what other interesting things we get into. Thanks for watching the video first of all, and yeah, you guys already know what the YouTubers all say. Like, share, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and we shall see you in the next video. Till then, take care, guys.